So yesterday, if you haven't seen, I made a video covering the greater than symbol, the ultimate plague that has come onto the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle community, and its utter negative effects across any single post that you would find every single day for the past, 5+ months or so minimum. Basically, I covered, gave some different examples, covered what the greater than symbol was, and then talked about the creation of the greater than symbol times 10, which is soon to be another catastrophe, yet to be really truly discovered at the moment. But it was brought to my attention recently by some people on Twitter that there's actually multiple different other greater than symbols that have yet to be really widespread or discovered. In fact, some of these are the first ones I'm hearing for myself. A lot of these have been kept in the dark as if they're secret military weapons just waiting for the right opportunity to go ahead and strike here. So today I've compiled a lot of these extra little greater than symbols, and I'm going to be talking about each and every one of them, how I think they could affect the community in the future, what they exactly mean, and just my overall general thoughts on them. This is going to be the greater than verse for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So fasten your seatbelt, gamers. We're going to be in for a wild ride. But just to show here, if you haven't done so yet, feel free to like, share, subscribe if you enjoy these type of content videos. And let's hop right into it. So first and foremost, obviously, we have the original. We can't talk about the greater than verse without the original copy right here of the normal greater than symbol. Obviously, this is just you plainly stating, I like this thing better than this thing. Straightforward to the context, and because of how simple it is, this is possibly one of the more greater threats in this greater verse symbol. Simply because of the fact that everyone knows what it is and everyone used it. This is what came into the community first and has been the most widespread version of this greater than symbol. And unfortunately, even to this day, I do still see posts involving this symbol. Not even in just, again, the Dokkan Battle community, but across all of Twitter. And this is a force of nature that has to be stopped as soon as possible. So hopefully talking about it here in this video and the previous one I did will shed more light onto it and people will stop being annoyed. Next up, we have another symbol I covered yesterday, the greater than times 10 symbol. So someone decided to just go out of their way and say, hey, let's make things even worse for everyone. And they decided to go ahead and bring the X10 on top of that. They thought they were Goku and GT with the red Kamehameha, trying to blast their way into the scene. Unfortunately, it hasn't really made too much of a blast just yet. However, I feel like very soon, with this symbol being spread over and over, we'll see much more of this, and I'm already seeing plenty of posts about this on Twitter today alone. So I am very worried about the future for the community. We'll go ahead and have to wait and see, obviously. Maybe this is just another extra fad and the original one will once again take regime. But we'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. Next right here, this is another symbol that was made by one and only Platy, yes. Alyssa Platypus. If you don't follow him on Twitter, feel free to go ahead and check him out. He actually makes some pretty nice, Dokkan concepts at time. Overall, just a very knowledgeable gamer. But he made this atrocity for me, and he said, hey, you should check this out. And this is really one of the things that really prompted me to make this multiverse video for the greater than symbol, because we definitely want ahead and make sure this is known. When you see this symbol, this is basically, of course, times 20, so it's even greater than the times 10 symbol. This one is also in more high quality, so you could tell there was care and extra effort put into this symbol just to make sure people will look at it and be like, what is going on in the world? Why am I a failure? Because this is what I think of when I see this symbol. That video yesterday was meant to stop all these, but in fact I feel like I may have created something even worse, and for that I deeply apologize. Next, we're moving on to the greater than times infinity symbol. This was also another symbol I saw spawn out of the video I created yesterday. But again, I have to bring attention to this so that this can be stopped as soon as possible. This is a greater than times infinity. So essentially, you're saying that this one thing is infinitely times better than this other thing, such as Goku Black is infinitely times better than LRUI Goku. One of the units stack, one of them don't. Checkmate, APT boys. Continuing on from there, though, we do have another symbol that I would like to talk about, and this is the reverse greater than symbol, or more widely known as less than. So this is one that's not really seen too much play so far, as although it's very, very simple. This one is also skinnier in context from what I've seen with the posts on here. This one I haven't seen, obviously, as I said, as much, so it's been used for much less bad. However, there's not necessarily too much good into this one either. I've seen some definitely very interesting takes using this symbol right here. It's basically you saying this unit is worse than another thing. So such as an example, Nkabe is a lot worse than Third Form Frieza, Heart Virus Goku, Juro at 19. Let me think of some other units. Goten and Gohan, Goten and Trunks, Xenopan, you know, all these other support type units I have released in the year. I would put Kabe on the left side and these other units on the right side. STR Super Saiyan Trunks is also a better alternative. Any opportunity I could take to mess with that terrible, disgusting Kabe, I'll go out of my way to do so. And you can clearly see that in this video. Next up, we're getting the greater than symbol times infinity, but squared. Yes, so this is the symbol just squared this time. This is a very, very prominent thing to say because this is already infinity. However, you're squaring infinity, which means that you're making infinity times 2, which that is a very, very unimaginable number, as you can clearly tell. This is one of the more devastating symbols in the community right here. Although it looks very simple, so it doesn't seem as intimidating as some other symbols may be. This one definitely is a very dangerous one. Hasn't seen too much play like the other ones, because again, a lot of these have been left in the dark. However, if you see this one right here, run away, because you're in for a wild ride. This next one right here is a very interesting choice. It's infinity, not infinity, my bad. It's greater than times 0. So, greater than times 0. This is essentially someone saying, ha, fooled you. This is not actually greater than something. It's actually worse than it. It's almost like a fake out. I feel like this one is prominently going to be used by trolls because this one is essentially pulling the rug under yourself. You may see a post showing Goku Black better than LR STR Super Vegito, and you may be thinking, what is this person thinking? Are they stupid? And in normal situations, you would be correct. However, with the times 0 symbol, that essentially reverses it entirely and negates the whole thing, so that in reality you're just saying, haha, fooled you, get wrecked, kid. And essentially that's what this symbol's all about here. It was created purely out of someone who likes to see the enjoyment of seeing people get mad, which sometimes I'm down for, but the fact that it's another greater than symbol makes me hate it all the same. Next up, we have greater than times infinity next to a smaller greater than times infinity. So this one is not as potent as the greater than times infinity squared. However, this one looks much more convoluted, and in that fact, it looks very much more scary. If you run into this symbol, hide your children, hide your wallets, because this one is going to rob you of all your possessions and money. By how stupid the take will be associated with this. Again, I haven't seen this one used too much yet, but I feel like after the spawn of this video, we may see more of this. So, fasten in your seatbelts, as I said at the beginning of the video. This is very, very terrible. And the very final one is the same one. However, this time, it's greater than times infinity, greater than times infinity, greater than times infinity, greater than times infinity. Yes, 4 times in a row. A quad hit. This one is just absolutely terrible. It looks disgusting. If you ever see this one, you might as well accept your fate, go down on your knees and pray to whatever religion you believe in, because oh my goodness, this one is just absolutely terrible. And I, for one, just looking at it on the screen, I need to go wash my eyes after this. They're tearing up, they're reddening. This is horrible. I'm gonna take it off the screen just for you guys and place a very nice, cute picture. I don't know what I'm going to put on the screen right now, but whatever it is a very epic picture, and that's basically it there. So, this is the multiverse of the greater than symbols. Let me know what you guys think. Which one is your favorite and least favorite symbol in this greater than verse? Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.